I think we are live. Hey, hello. Happy day wherever you are today. My name is Gina Truman, and Marie asked me if I wouldn't mind getting on here and sharing about one of my favorite oils that happens to be the incentive promo of the month this month. So here I am, and let's talk, shall we? Um, Thanks, Kath. Okay, so I'm going to wait for a minute, so I'll just chit chat. Lots of stuff going on in the world lately. I can't believe it, especially since the last time we talked. I thought things would kind of slow down and get back to normal, and it just seems like one thing happens after another after another. Anyway, thank goodness for doTERRA, because doTERRA has been like this equalizer, this kind of normalcy. It's brought normalcy to my life, which I'm grateful for. Hey, y'all. Thanks for being here with me today. Anyway, I'm just super grateful that we have doTERRA, and I know that Marie mentioned that she did a little group post on another one of your pages about how you were introduced to doTERRA, and she mentioned how we, for the first time we met, and I was drinking, it was either On Guard or Digest N, and I don't know, and I was just putting, it was so natural to me to just put it in my mouth, and then Marie's like, what are you doing? Was that essential oils? And it started from there. And now look, this amazing team, and oh my gosh, we're so blessed, you guys, and I hope that you never take doTERRA for granted. And if you get mad about little things that doTERRA has happened in doTERRA, just get over it, because we are so blessed to be a part of this company. And anyway, so should we talk about an oil? Well, first of all, Immoretelle. But of course, I have mine. I think I go through probably a bottle less than a month in a month. So I probably go through one bottle every 3 weeks because I use it a lot, and I'm going to show you. I didn't put on any makeup today. I didn't even do my hair because I'm going to show you how I use my Immoretelle lately and how I've noticed a huge difference. And it's a little secret, so stand by because I'm not telling anybody else. Okay, so let's talk about Immoretelle, shall we? So I remember when it first came out, and I thought they said immortal. Immortal oil. That is the coolest name. And then I realized it's Immoretelle. So, but isn't it quite ironic that it kind of helps us keep our skin immortal? So, this oil, of course, many of you know, and I'm probably preaching to the choir, but I just want to go over some basics of why I love this oil. So first, why do you use it? Think about it. And if you're not using it, why? Okay, maybe because you're 13 or don't need it, but even I know teenagers who use it. So this oil is used for anti-aging, of course, and it creates a youthful complexion, and it's also sustaining to give a more radiance appearance to our skin. And maybe some of you have experienced that as you've used it. So they call this a chosen blend, and I know why they do, because of all the amazing precious oils that are in this Immoretelle blend. So if you think about each one of these oils that are pretty dang precious, and you put them all together in one blend, like, could there be anything better? And I love that when they came out with Immoretelle, they had it in a roll-on, the roller bottle, so that you can just roll it on your face. And I'm going to talk about that in just a minute too. So, as history has it, years and years ago, royalty used these oils, these specific oils that are in this blend, for beautifying benefits. Okay, so let's talk about each one. Let's talk about frankincense. This, of course, if any of you know me, that's my favorite oil. I do not leave home without it if I travel. I use it every single day. I think all of us should be using frankincense in one way or another, topically, internally, aromatically. Frankincense is considered king of the oils, and frankincense actually helps smooth and protect and help the skin stay healthy. So, and then myrrh. Oh my gosh, I forgot to grab my myrrh. Myrrh is considered a liquid band-aid, and I love myrrh because it's supposed to help rejuvenate the complexion. And myrrh, how many of you have had like experiences with myrrh? I know you've had experiences with frankincense. I mean, just using frankincense makes my day better. I know how it feels without frankincense because I ran out once and I promised myself I would never run out again, and I haven't. Because that one time I ran out of frankincense for a week, I didn't get it for a week, I thought I was going to die. I was like a little bit more depressed. My skin just didn't feel as smooth, I guess I could say, for lack of a better word. But I just felt like frankincense literally is king of the oils. So I hope you all have experienced frankincense in one way or the other. And then myrrh. How many of you have cut your skin or had some sort of wound and you put myrrh on it? It is considered, yes, a liquid band-aid, but myrrh helps rejuvenate the complexion as well. And even though to me, I don't love the aroma of myrrh, but I have grown to love it more because of what it does for my skin and what it's done for cuts that I literally thought I'd have to get stitches for. And then there's helichrysum. Speaking of stitches, helichrysum is considered liquid stitches because it helps with bleeding, right? I love helichrysum. It supports the inflammation in the body, maybe helps shrink the inflammation. I'm not very compliant today, and that's just who I am, and I'm glad that this is a private page because I'd be probably kicked out of doTERRA. Anyway, but helichrysum to me is an oil that we can't live without either. I always have it on hand. You never know when you're going to start bleeding or get a cut. But I'm telling you what, helichrysum and myrrh together on a horrible cut, that those liquid stitches and that liquid band-aid together, oh my gosh. Okay, and then you add one of my other favorite oils that I do not leave home without is sandalwood. I love sandalwood, and in the Immoretelle blend, it's the Hawaiian sandalwood. But I love sandalwood for its moisturizing benefits, and it helps tone the skin as well. I don't know what it is about sandalwood. I literally take the orifice off and I use it like a serum almost. And I go through probably 2 bottles of sandalwood a month. I know I'm probably, less is more in doTERRA, but I don't know, with sandalwood and frankincense, I think more is great. Anyway, and then the last bottle of oil we're going to talk about, rose. Yes. So, royalty historically used rose, and it was only the royalty could use it. It was saved for them to help stop the breakdown process of the collagen in our skin, which causes the skin to lose its elasticity. How many of you have gotten older? I mean, we started doTERRA 12 years ago, right? I have noticed a change in my skin in the last 12 years. But I'll tell you this, before, and I'm sorry to bring this up, but before Rhonda passed, we would always talk about what would we be doing or what would we look like if we didn't have doTERRA in our lives. Because up until the day Rhonda passed, she would always use her Immoretelle, and she would want to do it herself even though she didn't have the use of her right hand. She would always have her Immoretelle in her little makeup bag that we always took with us wherever we went, and she would always put that Immoretelle on. And I just think it's a precious, precious blend. So how can we not take advantage of using this blend? How many of you have, I'm sure you've had lots and lots of experiences with Immoretelle, and we could talk about it probably all day. I'm sure some of you have had and heard of. It helps with eyesight. there's been a lot of people who, when we started using Immoretelle, a lot of people started saying, hey, my eyesight is better. Because they would put it around their eyes, or they would kind of do like a figure eight around their eyes, not in their eyes, obviously, but just around, kind of like a figure eight, just morning and night, because of the anti-inflammatory properties. But let me tell you why I love Immoretelle. To be honest, I didn't love the smell at first. I didn't love the aroma of Immoretelle, and I'm sure some of you are saying, "What? You didn't?" I'm not a huge fan. I know the properties of rose are amazing, but I'm not a huge fan of the aroma of rose. I like a real rose. That was my dad's favorite flower. But for some reason, rose and helichrysum and myrrh together, not my favorite blend. But guess what? I started using Immoretelle a little bit more just the last year, and now I use it twice a day. And I notice a difference because I notice my skin, I still don't, I'm still in the sun a lot. I still don't cover my face like I need to. But I know that if you were to use Immoretelle after you get out in the sun, just put it on your face. Even if you did have sunscreen on, put that Immoretelle on your face after sun. And that's going to help soothe it. Because I forgot to talk about lavender. The calming effects of lavender also helps with soothing the skin and giving moisture to the skin. So I want to tell you real fast how I use, or show you how I use Immoretelle. So bear with me. I'm taking off my glasses, so I hope I can see you all. So there's another oil that doTERRA came out with in the last year that I have really grown to love. It's the Yarrow Palm. So morning and night, I cleanse my face, and then I put my frankincense on. Okay, I'll show you how I do it. You guys do this, right? But this is how I do it. I literally take frankincense. Hold on, I'm going to pull my hair back just right here for a minute. Sorry, guys. Okay, so frankincense. I cleanse my face. Some of you probably love the Virage. Some of you like the original doTERRA skincare products. I am a fan of both, but I have a tendency to go more towards the original doTERRA essential skincare line. Both are amazing though. I love the toner from the Virage smell. I like can drink it. Okay, we're getting off the beaten path. Let's talk back about frankincense. So I cleanse my face, and then before I put any moisturizer on it, whether it's the anti-aging or the hydrating cream or whatever it is, this is what I do. I literally do 2 drops on my forehead and then a drop in my mouth. And then I just kind of rub it around my eyes. And then I grab I kind of let it dry. I give it like 30 seconds. So I might grab another oil. I might put something away. I might go put some clothes, or I don't know, change or whatever. Then what I do lately, you guys, this is our secret, okay? I'm going to challenge all of you for the next 30 days to try this, or even 2 weeks. Give it a try, because I want to know if it's helping your skin. So this is what I do. When I'm in my mirror, because I have one of those magnifying mirrors with the lights, which is not good to look at when you're my age, because I'm almost 60. Just kidding. I'm 54 and a half. Anyway, but I still have to use that magnifying mirror to use this, so this is gonna be funny. But usually I'll just put this up and drop it on underneath my eyes. But I'm gonna, just for this sake, this is what I do. I just go like that. Looks like I have a black eye, doesn't it? Yes, there's a reason for this. And I go over the tip of my nose because I've had a lot of times there's too much sun on my nose. Then I take my Immoretelle and I rub it on my 3 fingers right here, and then I put it around here. You guys, this is so, and then I kind of spread it around the rest of my skin, the rest of my face, and I let it sit, literally, and I probably use too much because of how I'm doing this. I usually don't use quite this much, but I'm just showing you what I do and how I have noticed a difference with using the Yarrow Palm with the Immoretelle. And then I take it down to my neck. Now, there's a leader on our team who, when she first started doing doTERRA, I'm putting my glasses back on so I can see myself. When she first started doing doTERRA, it was probably been about 3 or 4 years ago. She was so new at doing doTERRA. They had moved, they had a budget, and she couldn't afford to get Immoretelle, but she really, really wanted it. So thankfully, it was the promo of the month with the 200 point system. When you get 200 points, the PV, then you get the free Immoretelle. And so she saved up to get at least the 200 PV points, and then she got her free bottle of Immoretelle. And she was so excited. And she didn't live close by me, so I didn't see her for a while. But a couple of months later, I was talking to her, and we were talking about aging and the skin and the natural process of aging, which I am a fan of. I think there's a reason that we age naturally, and I've never had anything done to my skin. I've never had fillers or whatever, the Botox, because I think we have oils that can help that. All of these oils, especially in this bottle, can help all of that. I'm not saying don't do it at all. I mean, I have family members that it's totally fine, but it's just my choice not to use those, which probably not. Maybe some of you are going, you need to get that done, but I have the Immoretelle. So anyway, I saw my friend a couple months later, and she had said that her husband, she and her husband, when they were getting ready that morning, he was watching her put on the Immoretelle and her oils and doing her little routine. And he said, what are you doing differently lately? And she said, why? And he said, because you started getting wrinkles in your neck, and your face started kind of losing its luster. And he said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it's like you're glowing. And she told me, she said, Gina, the only thing I've been doing differently is using my Immoretelle. And to this day, it's her favorite oil, and she uses it morning and night. And she even, she'll go down here and use it on her neck. So when she told me about that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to start doing that. Go down here and use it on my neck. So, and the décolletage area, down on your down in this area region, it can help, because some of us, as we age, we get skin spots, sunspots, and those type of things. But you guys, we are so empowered with all of these oils, especially as we are aging, and we kind of can't control the aging process, but in a way we are empowered to have ways to support it and help, so that we don't have to age as quickly. And we can use the same oils that the royalty used historically, back years ago, when they wouldn't let anyone just use the rose oil or the frankincense. It was only used and set aside for royalty. You guys, we have this in the palm of our hands. Let us not use it. So I'm going to encourage you all this next 2 weeks, 2 months, do my little Yarrow Palm and Immoretelle thing, and then after, it's probably sat about a couple minutes, and then I'll use my moisturizer on it. I'll put my moisturizer on my skin and stuff. So anyway, I hope that gave some of you some, I don't know, more ideas and ways to use and appreciate Immoretelle. And I hope that you're taking advantage of this promo, and I hope that you're sharing it with people, because everybody needs oils in their lives. And what a great month to get involved in doTERRA if people aren't already. Just have them do that 200 PV order, and then they get a free bottle of Immoretelle. Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. Precious oils all in one blend in one bottle called Immoretelle to keep us immortal. So thanks, Marie, for inviting me to do this and be a part of your team. I love your team. I love you guys. Thanks for all that you are all doing, whether you're sharing doTERRA or not, or just using it personally. I think it's amazing that you are. So thanks again, and have a fantastic day using our oils. Take care.